Man. So nuts. Said someone was waiting. Multiple were waiting. Crazy. People were interested. Oh, well, I'll take it. Multiple likes. I don't think I'll ever get over that fact that people actually watch stuff that I do. Very nutty will always be. Yeah. Sadly, it's loading in. I always use my phone to check whatever from whomever, you know, in terms of chats. But yeah, all these likes. All right, so I'm just going to be getting into it. Something that I have learned about this run for this to work out, which I'd done a teeny tiny amount on my own time, is that I have to start after the prologue. That is a necessity, so we're going to start with Act 1 in order to get this done. I think that technically I don't have to. Like, there are ways to just sprint through everything. But we're going to start with Act 1. It's faster, especially if, well, yeah, it's just faster. I know the story very well. I do lore videos after all.
The sea was restless.
Yes, yes. Very restless sea. We're just going to be random. Okay, that's who we are. Oh my gosh. Okay, Babadoo. Babadoo. Let's go for it. We are going veteran because obviously it's not a challenge run unless it's veteran and survival. So, let's go. I've been told that this game is so difficult. I feel bad for laughing at that, but it's like, you know, it's not actually that hard. Come on. Something that I do know, though, is that I'm not going to be able to punch these crabs as I usually do. It's not allowed. It's banned. Okay, I'm going to be grabbing all this stuff. More than likely, I'm just going to be selling this junk. It's not exactly junk. Some of it is actually not bad. There's onions and potatoes that you can find. Bread. More potatoes. I'll take them all. We don't really want to do anything but sprint through, but at the very beginning we are going to do a quick level up, just because I'm going to briefly explain the plans in order to be able to get this done. First off, the main thing that I have to go for is going to be in spirituality. Which one is it? Why am I not finding it? Oh gosh, embarrassing. Reactive Surge. Okay, whatever reason I missed it. I have to beeline it to Reactive Surge because this is the main way to be able to deal damage without attacking. Is going to be Reactive Surge. You can get it high enough that you will eventually be able to kill a lot of the smaller enemies as soon as they hit you. There's also a lot of retaliation-like damage in terms of what you can equip. So that's absolutely what I'm going to be going for. In terms of what I want to do, I probably ought to keep grabbing spirituality. Alternatively, I could be going endurance because there's a lot of stuff that I, again, do want to equip. I'm going to go a little bit in each. The reason why spirituality is important is because that's going to be increasing the damage output that I'm going to be dealing. The main thing I'm going for is just max mana, but also I need a little bit of survivability because I am getting attacked a fair bit. I want to make sure we can equip whatever we need to. You know what? Let's do spirituality. I'll get endurance later. It's early. It's early. We'll cook later. Okay. In terms of equipment, the only thing that's kind of beneficial is the Thorn Helm. We are going to be dodging a lot, so let's unequip that. Okay, that's all that they're giving us. Okay. Ooh, no linen pants. The best pants in the game. They didn't even give it to us. Okay, max health, max stamina. Okay, whatever. We'll find what we need as we go along. We're never using mana, but sure. Imagine popping an origin potion just because. So the main way that you can level up without having to kill people is just running around and exploring. All the little question marks that you're going to be encountering is the main thing that you want to be doing. There are tons of fast travel points. Of course, you can upgrade in other ways, but I'm actually going to avoid the question marks if I can manage it. The reason why I'm avoiding them is because... Hello, Morrigan. The reason why I'm going to be avoiding them at least a little bit, I think I can do it almost completely, is that you gain more experience if you've just rested in a bed. Oh, I don't actually want athletics. I guess I could even walk, but it's not a huge deal, because I want to get athletics after I sleep. I might be able to actually run around now that I think about it. Because there's a fast travel point right in the horns. I kind of don't want that. We'll grab these because we do want to cook. That is very true. What a pretty game, eh? White buttons. Devil snare. I thought that was a thing. It is not. Okay. There is a way to get into the horns by going the long way. I think you have to climb up these rocks. You might have to go around the other side. But I think it's here. And then you... Oh, man. Okay, now you can just do it like this. Okay. We're doing this to avoid experience. Oh, no, I can't make that jump. Huh. Maybe this isn't the way. I think that actually you can get it on the ledge somehow. Right here. Yes. Very dangerous. Okay. And we are in. I am going to do a quick talk with Fergus, just to get it out of the way. Yep. Mm-hmm. I know the story well. I'm actually playing it right now. Could have made it. Like to speak with Captain. Yep, cool. I got a pen. Tell me where he is. Yep. Okay. I'm going to get a second quest here about Marg and the cemetery. We're going to leave that for later. Okay, so it's set. Yes, I have whispers. So, the main quest that I kind of want to get rolling is one with Goban, because he gives you an absurd amount if you can convince him to give you a quest. And we're going to be sleeping rather often to ensure we're getting as much experience as we possibly can.
Eyes forward and mind your step.
We are going to be running out of well rested very quickly, but it's like, every 5 minutes or something. I'm going to have to reset it. Oh man. Odrin, open the gate. Okay. I thought that it opens the gate after you talk to Fergus, but I guess not. Okay. Thank you. Alright. We are going to be running around. And we're getting... Seems like we're getting the same experience. I thought that well rested. Maybe they changed the number on it. Yeah, increased gain by 10%. Okay, so it's minimal. That's what I'm gaining. There are lots of question marks all around. So I'm going to be collecting them. I'm okay if people attack me. It's not going to really matter because they're not going to be able to kill me all too well. We are rather speedy. Okay. The other thing that does give us a ton of experience is going to be the druid shrines. Those are crazy high. It is something that I probably ought to do early on. There's one not exactly around the corner, but somewhat around the corner. I can be going to. Also, to make sure that I have what I need, I'm going to steal some stuff here. More than likely... Okay, that should be fine. Excuse me.
Say your prayers.
And they still do have a zone that they're not allowed to run beyond, so we should be fine. And there's a shrine. Oh man, unavailable during combat. Okay, I'll do it later. He has stuff they want to get anyhow. Things to sell. I'll take that. There are definitely more things to find on this side as well. Also, I am allowing myself to dig things up. Hey, ravens that fly! You like watching a challenge? Yes, the no attacking challenge will be interesting. Okay, I'm not in combat. I might be able to actually outrun him. Oh, maybe I can't. He's too fast. Nope, considered combat. Okay. Yeah, currently what I'm trying to do is... I was thinking I might be able to get experience from that shrine. Because the druid shrines you get tons of experience in. Like an obscene amount. So those I'm going to be trying to get to. And then also I need to start a Goban quest. Because those give you a ton for just beginning them.
Stay sharp.
I know there is a druid shrine out in the distance, but I think I'm going to just do Goban first. Okay, good. They're out of here. Alright, we're going to run through. You know what? Let's do the quest with the guys down here first. I'll do the Goban one after. Okay. I don't know if I can cook it yet. What do I need for Mom's Pie? We need an egg, flour, and blueberries. Okay. Okay, I can do that. Also, we already have memories. Crazy. Okay. I know there's also like a bunch of junk over here that could also be. Anything over there? Not really. I just realized it's not showing up on my screen. Peculiar. The other one that I can do... I can actually do a fair few of these. We can talk to Sigibald. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. See you later. Yours is pretty easy as well.
Not long.
We also need to do the toothache remedy. Another easy one. Okay. Okay. How are you doing, Ravens? I don't know if you're still there, but I'll be doing good.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess.
Need the toothache. Okay, I have to be careful a little bit.
Yeah.
There's something about a remedy.
Time on a. No need. Well.
Yeah, I have to keep asking. I believe that I have what I need for the toothache remedy. Here we go. Hello, friend. There you go. Okay, I should look at our experience. Okay, our boost is about to go down. We're actually not getting that much from it. It's very minimal. We should also consume those. Yeah, maybe it only kicks in once you reach like level 4. I think that that's also possible. Okay. We're going to be collecting the other quests. So I have the Carnation.
Looking for trouble.
There are so many quests that I can probably do. But I am going to go down to Goban. Also, I can sleep down here in a bed. So I can just do that right before I do that with Goban. Yes, I can try.
The doc. You
Okay.
see?
See you around. Now, hopefully I have enough alcohol for him to like me. Where's Goban? There you are.
I know where you.
I might have to talk to Durog first, but I don't think so. You have to give him a bunch of alcohol, though.
How?
All the spirits. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't seem to get any experience from that. They may have altered the numbers. Because back in the day, that was how I started it. Was I started the quest immediately, and it leveled me up twice. I didn't get any experience to start it. So I'll see if it begins now when I talk to the captain. Because if it does, it would make this far easier. Hello, buddy. Okay, Goban.
But there's nothing. Yeah, but it's got me.
Okay, there we go. We did level up. We got 900, which is very high right now, but it's actually less than what it used to be. Okay, let's do a quick level up. We're going to be going further down in spirituality. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, we are going straight to reactive surge. And I am going to be continuing my spirituality. And that is absolutely something that we're going to be needing to find. But yeah, we're going to have to be doing a ton of the smaller quests around town. That's the main thing. Also making sure that we level up while running around. Another thing is that we do gain more experience as time passes in terms of how high our level is. And the bonus is gone. So due to that, I'm going to take a nap. In the tavern, because I believe that the tavern has some free beds. Yeah, I'm already gaining more experience. So I'm hoping it is going to be calculated now that I sleep. Back here. Hello? I think it's okay if it's night. I mean, I could have done it all the way around, but some of the quests I can just do now. I'm going to go outside first because I don't know when Barris, is that her name? Beatrice goes to sleep. Hello. Yep, yep.
What do you
Mm-hmm.
What they
Uh-huh. Yep, yep, yep. Start that quest. And then here's some... Yeah, okay. I do was wrong, blah, blah, blah.
I don't.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so now I'm getting a little bit more experience. So 10%, it does add up, believe it or not. We're collecting as much as we possibly can in terms of equipment, or like junk. Because we are going to be wanting to do cooking and all that kind of stuff, because we definitely want to have as much experience as we can get. There should be like ale, mead, I'll take it. 2 wine, take that as well. Alright, we'll cook, we'll see what we can get. Recipes. Okay, we can only get 1 beggar's fare. Bomber. We do have an egg, but now we need flour and blueberries. Okay. Piddly experience. Okay, flowers and... or not flowers. Flour and blueberry. That's what we're on the hunt for. I don't see it on the... in the barrels. I'm sure I can buy it. From the town cook. I hope he'd have it. And just press an F. I don't really care what it is. Alright, so we're going to talk to Ron. He will help out for sure.
Beautiful.
Okay, thanks, I need to go. I'll see if he has any flour. I doubt it. No, he does not. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright, so we're going to go back to Sigibald and complete that real quick. Also, the people on the wall, I don't believe that they ever sleep. So we will go to them. Also, Sigibald never does
Nice
either.
to have a break.
Also, I should talk to him. He goes to sleep.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We have things unlocked, but we need a lot of corpse eater stuff, which we won't get for quite a long time. Yeah, you're dead. Sorry, buddy. I wish I knew. Okay. We're actually getting a lot more experience than I thought. Yes, Beatrice was not happy with the flowers. I'll say, yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, we're going to go on top of the wall now. We're going to be collecting all those quests. Also, I don't know... Yeah, I thought they would have found a blueberry by now. And flour. I feel like that's rather common. Just opening that because I like it open. Hey! Firebeard! Hello, hail and good cheer, my good man. I didn't know Asmon ever played this. He did, like, 3 times, I think. Did you do the quest for the fur cloak there in the fortress? I'm heading to the wall to collect those quests. I know a couple of... Well, the only thing that I knew on my own that gives you an absurd amount of experience early on is accepting the Go Bond quest to go down into the watchtower. Or not the watchtower. The cemetery, whatever. The underground stuff. That one you get, like, you know, almost 1,000. Which is really good early on. It immediately levels you up. But, actually, I don't know where I'm at. Yeah, 4.5. Hello. Whoa. It's always windy. Okay, I can do it. So I'll get you something. Okay, warmest coat. Who else do we need to talk to? Not Pate, because we need to have an extremely high perception, I believe it is, to talk to him. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Settled. Alright, so Alar's set. Yeah, that one is a little bit more, because I believe that you do need a fair bit of stuff in order to get that. The wolf pelts, I think I did find some while looting the camp. But I don't remember. Alternatively, I am going to have to be running around and finding them. Also, there's more stuff. Okay, flour. Now all I need is a blueberry. Blueberry. That's all I'm looking for. Again, I might be able to buy it, but I also might not. Actually, I guess I could see if I picked one up and he didn't realize. Apple, tomato, carrot, raspberry. Ugh, so close. Okay, let's see if I have it. Onion, beggar's fare. No, I don't. Okay, I'll wait for it. I won't use the stuffs until I know I can make a pie. We're going to nap again, so we get the increased experience boost. Alright, then we're going to see if we can't craft the coats.
Just another peaceful moment.
Yes, another peaceful moment. Okay, I cannot, but how far... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I have to ask him about the, how to do it. Hello, Osbert. You're not going to lie to him. That's nice. How about the coat? Okay. Okay, I can't make it. What do I need? Okay, so I do in fact need the wolf pelts. Marg might have some nearby. I guess I can check Marg. I think that there's a good chance he does have them. There's a bear pelt. So close, buddy. Would you indulge me in a Merlin theory?
Hope nothing bad happens today.
You're too loud, Osbrit. Would you indulge me in a Merlin theory? I've only made it to start. Only made it to the start of the second area. Keep that in mind. My theory is that the giant bird thing is Merlin. How close do you think I am? So the giant bird thing, we more or less definitively know that it's Morrigan's bird. That's who it is. If you follow that quest line, you get to kind of see that a little bit more, like in the game. So I don't think it's like explicit, but you kind of can tell. Let's see. But yeah, I honestly don't know what they're going to be doing. It does kind of feel like they're going to bring Merlin back from the grave at some point in one of the expansions. Because I'm sure they're going to be making more expansions. It sure feels that way, at least. So I have a feeling that Merlin will probably be part of something. Okay, I've kind of collected everything I can. Can I steal from you? No, not allowed to, really? Bummer. Okay. Yeah, when I first saw it, I had no idea what it was going to be. Come on. Just want to steal your things. Man, a lot of apples and tomatoes, man. Cabbage. Okay. That guy doesn't have any quests for me. Ooh, a feather. I do need a feather. Blueberry. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. Mom's pie. It's not a terrible recipe, okay. Where'd the guy go? Shrek. Is he gonna show me where he went? Okay, it's showing me that he's right here, right? Are there two? Yeah, but for whatever reason, this guy kind of poofs from existence occasionally. Because he doesn't go to the wall. He's supposed to be here the whole time. He's showing as being right here. For whatever reason, that happens with this guy. Very strange. Okay. But yeah, I am going to probably be making a lore video one day going over that theory about the cycle, because that's another thing that I don't think is explicitly stated, and I'm kind of like assuming is true, you know? That there's some kind of cycle, but I haven't really gone into it. I did explain it a little bit in my second installation of Lore Thoughts. So more than likely, I'm eventually going to make a video on it. But I don't know when. Hey, Marg. I guess I don't really need to talk to you. We need this leather. We're going to eventually need wood, actually. Also, I should be hacking away at wood. I know, I actually really do like how there's so many mysteries in the game. Especially when, like, you first enter. Like, you have no idea what's going on. They kind of just throw you in. Oh, I need a woodcutting axe. That is an allure of the game. Okay, another feather. Important for the ritual, but I already have one. Flower mead, whatever. Anything else I can cook with? Yes, actually. Cabbage. Unyielding Sentinel. Okay, we can equip shields. What is the ability on this? Unblocking, damage, whatever. You know what? We may as well just have a shield equipped. Also, can I do a double shield? Somebody said you could. Oh, you can. So, okay, you do punch. Interesting. Okay, we'll just do double shield. Why not? Double shield. What am I doing? Okay. That looks like something I can grab now. Okay. Do we still have... We are still gaining more experience. So let's quickly make whatever we can. Let's go by price. How does that one? 5? Oh, the other way. It was ascending. Okay. Got some more experience. A smidge. Our double shield combo. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Still can't do that, but we are going to be collecting junk while we're here. We're going to have to head back to get a boost again in terms of experience. But before then, I think I am... Oh, I don't want to jump down there. I mean, there's so many question marks. I am going to get the fast travel point all the way over here. Yeah, I can jump down. I feel safe. Oh, that was a lot of damage. I guess don't fall from a great height. Hello all. I don't know if there actually is an enemy over here. Right by that druid shrine. Because that's the one that I'm going to need to use for even more experience. Looks like we're clear. Okay, let's head back because we're going to... Oops. Okay, we're going to need to sleep. There's a barracks right inside. Hello. You here yet? Oh, he's here. Okay, good. So when I wake, I'll complete that quest for some experience, and then I am going to the Druid Shrine, which I'm pretty sure there's no one there. The other one I do need to go for is the one right next to the Corpse Eater, and also we need to kill Corpse Eaters anyhow. Hello. Yes, it's disgusting.
Oh, it's just...
Okay. I don't know if there's anything more to this. No. Okay. The Piddly Experience. Okay, we're going to head back over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is empty. This area. Yeah. Frost butterfly? Okay. I hear talking. They're not happy. Oh well. Alright. Yeah, there are still a few quests we can accomplish with going from point A to point B. Also, there are several question marks that we still want to encounter. Okay, we leveled up. We're very close to being able to kill enemies, like, without an absurd amount of healing potions needed. That's the only other way that I figured I could do it, was essentially having a ton of retaliation damage. But that takes a while to get going. So this is the only one that's like, well, yeah, once I hit level 6, I can kill enemies. Because it's far better retaliation damage than what you get early on. Okay, collect that. They're shooting at me. Okay, I don't mind. Alright, now we're getting even more experience. Love it. I think the Berg quest I can probably do. I think if you just go along with him, he won't attack you. Because if he does, I'm just going to have to, you know, run away. Like the coward I am. Yes, another one. Can I do this one?
Who's there? The living don't come around here without a good reason.
Yes. Who are you? Can I help? Feinberg, you got it. I'll give him the skull. You got it. Easy. Alright. Also, if you remember any quests that are pretty simple, that I don't think you doubt I have to attack anything to accomplish, feel free to tell me. I mean, I've played this a few times, but obviously, I'm very, very human. I forget things all the time. Yeah. I gotta get experience for that, don't you? Okay, where even is it anyway? It's okay, it's over here. I could actually keep breaking these for experience. I have all these lockpicks. Right. Okay. I don't think I can even open it anyhow. Where is it? What? There? Okay, we're very close. There we go. Okay, we do want to stay close to the ground. Because there's enemies on the right, but there's also a shrine right up ahead. And grabbing this does give so much experience. So I don't want to miss out on it. Got a notification. Yeah, bear pelts, I guess. I'm not making anything with bear pelts. Yeah, it's a lot of experience, which is fantastic. Also, let's see what it is, because I don't... Whoops. I don't believe that gives me mana yet. Increase spell power by additional 15% when health is lower than max mana. Interesting. And that'll happen soon, but... Increase movement speed by 25% when your mana is below 25%. Doesn't happen. Okay, doesn't really matter then. Okay. Well, we're still light if we wear that, so may as well. Okay. Also, where are we at in terms of... Okay, we're already halfway there. Which is great. I do believe that there is a weapon. I think it's a weapon. What is this thing? Oh, this is the... Oh, yeah, I remember. This is a statue. Okay. I don't think I've seen it in that position before. Or at least I don't remember it in that position. I do wonder if I'm ever going to be able to kill the ogre. Like something like it, you know? I feel like that would be rather difficult.
I'll teach you to respect me.
Yeah. I'm looking for question marks. I wasn't sure if there was any down here. Okay. We are going to have to head back to Berg for sure.
You disturbed my peace.
Hello. Yeah. Once we can get the next druid one, that would be very, very nice.
Not right.
It is nice that you can, like, just run through enemies. Makes it so much easier. Wow. As soon as I say that.
I will leave you.
Yeah.
I'll teach you to respect me.
Alright. I also do kind of wish that it felt a little bit more, the world felt slightly more alive with the enemies, like, attacking the animals and stuff. That would have been kind of cool. But I don't think they really do that. Not in this game. Okay, we made it home. We do need to talk to Berg. Also, make sure that we're collecting what we can. From where... Oh, I can't steal that? Okay. Fine, I guess it's Camelot's. We're never going to do that. Actually, we might be able to do those eventually. But not for quite a while. Also, I don't even know what jute fiber is for. I've mentioned that before, but I really don't recall. I don't remember ever needing it. Okay.
It's nice to have a break.
I believe I can buy wolf pelts from him. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. Because I don't think I found them. No. There are no wolf pelts. Interesting. Yeah, I can make arrows. I know that's like the main... Oh yeah, I won't ever be able to accomplish that, I just realized. Because you need to be able to hunt. Which is not something I can do. Okay, cool. I could make some basic arrows with this. Which I don't mind buying those. I do remember calculating it out. I thought that one of those weapons that you build actually does give a lot of experience. Did I read that? Yeah, okay. Oh, wrong one. Also, I'll take these anyway. And if it's sellable, right? Okay, let's see. So I can build some lockpicks, unimportant. I can build iron arrows, which I think give you some experience. I could even make some... Well, I may as well just make things, because I'm not using any of this. Let's build... I want to save an arrow. But beyond that, I don't really care. Okay. Handcrafting is actually tough. Let's grab all this. Well, I'll be able to get the wolves eventually. And also, where are we at? Okay, we are slowly but surely getting there. Let's see. Quartermaster gave me a key to the dungeons, not doing that. See darkness, not doing that. Can't do that. Yeah, so I'm going back to Kendall. I can also talk to Alyssa, but I don't believe she gives you experience on the quest onset. I may be forced to just run around until I reach the next level. I'll then just have the corpse. The corpse eater. Hello. This is also one I can definitely do, but I need a lot of wood to accomplish his quests, and I don't have them. Garlic, wine. Okay. Hey, time to torment you.
What do you want? Take. I don't.
Okay, Alright, we got 200 experience for that. We do need a fair bit more, though. Oh, I just realized the Icy Darkness quest I can do. Because I don't need to kill the guy. Yeah. Because, yeah. He kills himself. I just remembered that. So we can go there. I guess I could go there. I'll just jump down.
I'll face every threat.
Hello. Okay, here we go. I don't know if it has to be night, but we're going then anyway. I don't think it does. Ah, I can't rest during combat. Okay, so this is another one that I'm gonna have to wait until I can kill a corpse eater. I guess I could see how much damage you take. Okay, hit me. Yeah, that's gonna be a pain to get through. Also, I was thinking about it. There probably are spells I can use that don't ever attack. Because that is the stipulation, it's never attacking. I think that there are spells, especially in the second act, that you can get that make it that you take mitigated damage kind of a thing. Which would be helpful. Or it negates all damage or something like that for the next hit. It's something to that extent. We're going to just head back and sleep. And then we're going to run around and explore the following day. Hello.
I will bleed you.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what quests I am allowed to do. Which ones I'm able to accomplish. I suppose a quest I could do is the seeds.
You lost or what?
Also, Sigibald will have another quest soon. I think I have to sleep one more time before you can.
Just keep your head down.
Also, I can do his quests. Hello.
What?
Yes. Man. Spamming. Do you need anything? Okay.
And when the
Okay. Perfect. Roots of Knowledge. So I need to talk to the guy. I also can do the quest right next to me on the wall. Where is he? I don't want to accomplish it yet, but I can start it.
So
Okay. The other one is I forgot to talk to Alyssa. I can talk to Alyssa as well as the Farshire girl. Farshire librarian. Both of them are talk-toable. They both give quests. And also librarian I actually can do some quests for. Yeah. We'll sleep as well. Right after. Alright. Back to Ron's Tavern. Hello. Okay, hello, Alyssa. Okay, who are you?
My name is not to brag, but we are rather prominent. I give it. Well, my Duncan is here on business. I pray.
Okay. Okay.
He. Well, maybe.
All right.
Hello.
So she's going to have a quest as well for me. Okay, can help. This child needs to know the details first. I love that. Okay, let's look at the book. This quest is doable for sure. Where is it? Last voyage. Whoops. Yeah, here it is. Blah, 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 blah. I think I actually have to read it in order to talk to her.
Did you hear about the
Which, by the way, the first time I did that quest, I just essentially guessed the answers, and I ended up being correct. Man, sad. I remember this guy. Man, sad. Sad man? Okay. Thanks for the help, man. Okay, we're going to do a sleep because I don't know if it's going to be considered completing a quest when I talk to her again with recalling the journal, so just to be safe. Totally. I totally read it. Okay, they took something. What did they find, right? Isn't that the one? Why don't they found something that they took with them to the ship? What was it? A figurine of a Ford Dweller.
That's right. A core.
Yep.
Were good. What was?
What was Andraste's destination? Island Asylum.
Correct. Yeah. Last question.
What sank? A sea monster.
Yes. But now.
Okay.
Go to the.
Okay, I can do that. Okay, yeah. We did get extra experience for that. Good thing I rested. We're very close to leveling. Yeah, very close. I don't know if I can make a mask quite yet. Because a mask would for Gwylin would probably put me over the edge to leveling up. Tiernan does have quests. I don't know if I took them already. Tell me about the rich bent. Maybe this isn't his job.
Nope.
Anything happen? Okay. Okay. Maybe he already gave me the quest. I don't remember, but must have. I'll talk to Durag if he's up. Doesn't look like he is, though. Nope. Okay. Alright, so we're going to be heading back. We're going to talk to the old man that's inside the keep. Because he's going to give us what we need in order to make a weird old mask. At least he's going to tell us what we need. I have a feather. I don't know how many more I need. But I at least have one. Okay. Didn't get an axe. Rusty hand axe. No. Okay. Oh yeah, we have to head up to see him. We can do that very easily. And we are inches away from finally being able to kill the corpse eaters, let me tell you. The other thing that I am considering is I don't know if I get a lot of experience for grabbing the sword. I might, because it is completing a quest or whatever. I'm probably gonna have to double check. I might even look back. Where is he? Am I crazy? Maybe he's asleep. Yeah, he could be asleep. Okay, we'll rest. But yeah, since in my last playthrough I did accomplish the quest, if it seems to be the case that I do get a lot of experience for completing it the cheese way, I will just do so. Because that would probably be the wisest move at that point. But I'll probably do that later. Like, in the next time I stream this.
Always good to have a little rest.
Okay, we'll talk to the old man who's a nerd, just like me.
Well,
Alright, Rhetoric. I have so much stuff to ask.
it's
Okay. Alright, we did level up, in fact. Whew, so now we can finally kill people. Which will be nice. However, I should still be completing the quests. And, okay. I kind of am tempted to see how easy it is to kill a corpse eater. Very tempted to find out if I can just do it now. But who knows. Okay, I cannot build the weird thing. Oh, I need one more feather. Maybe he sells... If he doesn't sell feathers, I'm sure Marg does. You do. Perfect. I probably want a few, actually. I'm gonna need them at some point. Okay. Seaguller mask. Sigibald probably has his quest for me.
The wind here. Take.
Alright. He did. So I can accomplish that one as well. Whoop. Okay. Got stuck, no problem. I was thinking about it.
Quiet. Stay safe.
I may edit this down at some point, like all of the streams to like a... Wait, not you. To like a, you know, what's the word?
Need
Edible
something?
format. Like a 20-minute thing of my journey, if I do end up succeeding. Because
Watch it.
that would do far better on YouTube anyhow.
Ah, what? No. But. Are you? We.
Okay, so we had the bird traps. It actually didn't give us that much experience. Bummer. The Eternal War with seagulls. Yes. I do need a woodcutting axe. Okay. Yeah, I think I do want to find out if the corpse eaters will die or not. Or how hard it'll be. Because I know that they will. Positively. I guess I could just go to the east gate. Where do I want to go to test it? Or maybe I will go to this icy darkness. Okay, because we know that there's a single corpse eater there. Time for the moment of truth. I do want to go around. I don't want to fight anything else but a corpse eater. With my double shield. Aw, man, he's behind there. No matter where I go, I think I'm gonna have to run into an enemy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, I guess they are above me. Maybe I can't avoid them. Now I'm being attacked. Okay. Okay. No one's here. Okay. Hello. Alright, well, I'll just let him hit me, actually. One more. There we go. There we go. So we are able to kill corpse eaters, which is amazing. My goodness. So now we can complete this quest. And it may actually give a lot of experience. I don't know. Yeah. I'm coming.
I'm hungry. Help me. Come closer, just for
Yep. What do you want to do?
I
Very well, bite me. Okay, how much do I get for that? Almost 1,000. Okay. I would say that's worth it. Very solid. Okay. Okay. Where are we at now? Oh, we're about to be level 7 already. Oh, man. I'm gonna... yeah. I didn't think that this was gonna go that well. It's actually gone alright. Reason why I'm saying that is because I wasn't, like, crazy prepped for a few hours. Because the next thing I do need to be thinking about is what equipment I want. That is definitely a priority. Okay, we're still getting a bonus for a little bit more time here, so I'll talk to her quick. And then we're going to sleep in the tavern again. I think I can do it in time. Actually, I don't even know if I get experience from her.
Oh, a while, and that's he. He must.
Okay. I always kill him. I always have, so I'm going to say I'm sorry. Hope it gets easier.
Should they say, but this one.
Yeah. Okay. 1,800. Oh, 2,700. Okay. And I got a bunch. Okay, what did I even get there? Oh, yeah. I completely forgot. This is the quest where you get the Four Dweller stuff, but I don't gain the bonuses unless I hit the requirements right. I'm pretty sure. Max mana increases by 50? That would be absurd. Yeah. What do we even need for it? 10 endurance, 5 practicality? Yuck. It's never gonna happen, dude. Really? Really? Okay. Well, it is what it is, huh? Okay. Fine. Alright. We also can level up again. Ooh, I am gonna have to be thinking about this. So, as I had said, the next important thing... So now that we can kill corpse eaters, we can probably kill wolves, which I probably ought to do too. Actually, wait. Durag, does he have a quest for me? I don't remember if he does. I thought that he does because he's trying to get me to cure his dad, right?
Hey, take the.
Okay, yeah.
See you.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess he doesn't even give me a quest. They must have gotten rid of that quest at some point. I didn't think it was a bad one, making him stop drinking alcohol. But I guess, I don't know, they decided against it. Oops. Okay. Yeah, so wolves and corpse eaters are now very much so doable. But there are definitely several... Oh, I should have dug up at this stuff. But yeah. Okay, we need to rest. We need to dig up the stuff that Sigibald has. As it'll give us a little bit of experience. Isn't hard to do. Then we do want to go out and kind of explore. Because I want to kill off that corpse eater and go to the druidic shrine because it gives you so much experience. Okay. Yes. Sigi always wins. We'll complete this. It's pretty quick. Okay, got it. Keeper's Cape. I forget if this is good. Increase healing? Well, I can't even use it. Got these. Attack speed? Yeah, all useless. All useless. Okay. Or double shield combo. Okay. Alright, we're going to head back up. Oh, actually, no. We will fast travel. That is much more efficient. We'll go here. There's actually, we can even kill that corpse eater if we want to. Whoops. Come on. Do more. Alright. Come on. Do it. Okay. Might as well get rid of him. Besides, it is actually giving us experience. Blood Lake. Okay, we got it. They still chasing? No? Good. Okay, hello. Come on. 2 more. 1 more. Okay. There we go. The Druid Shrine. Okay, Hot Goo, Blood Clot, not using those. Fair bit of experience. We also got some pants. What do we even need for this? We need 6 endurance. Well, it does increase max mana by 10. Not much, though. Because, right, 5 endurance points to get that. Not particularly worth it. I mean, this, I don't know if this is even worth it either. 50 mana. Yeah, because it's like either I can raise... Man, let me think about it. So if I raise endurance by 9, and practicality by 4, so that would be in 13 levels, I would gain 50 mana plus this amount, 60 mana, which is the equivalent of 10 levels, so we would still be losing out. Yeah, we're going to need something that is increasing mana by an absurd amount in order for it to be worth it. And, or if it's something where I can find it all over, where, you know, like every single piece of equipment is increasing mana, then it might be worth it. Yeah, can't wear that anyhow. Okay. It's fine. We're still light. Yeah, I probably should look at the skill tree. There might be something in endurance that does have retaliatory effects. I wouldn't be too shocked. I don't recall it, though. Doesn't seem to be true. Okay. Unarmed, two-handed, one-handed, general. Okay, those wouldn't have it. I do have shield. Blocks. During block your shield, it's 100% chance to reflect each arrow and throwable. Interesting. 100% chance is pretty high. Parrying with a shield, it's a 10% chance to slow the attacker. Reduce damage taken by 5% while a shield is equipped. Blocking spells restores mana. Triple the damage dealt by shields. Okay. So this stuff isn't useful at the moment, so I'm not going to be taking any of those. What else could I consider? I could also, I mean, it's not that strong, but something I could do, or is it perception? Is I could get the, yeah, taking lethal damage makes you invisible for 5 seconds instead of killing you. This isn't a bad call to prevent death. If I felt like I needed to. The other thing that's not a bad idea is just making some money, but I could also just use origin potions and just break the game that way. So I think instead we're just going to be grabbing 10 mana. Oh wait, whoops, I have to rest for it. And at the moment it seems that in terms of attributes, I'm doing the same thing. Because this is making me deal increased damage each time I do this. So with 10, and then what is this doing? Receiving damage deals half mana. So this deals 5 more damage, which is good. And then over here, I'm going to be dealing 3 more damage. So that does help. Okay, where's my mana at? 92. Okay. Yeah, so I'm dealing a fair bit more damage. I might even be able to kill a Corpse Eater in one hit now. It's close. Because he's also taking the retaliation damage. And also something I should take a peek at is leveling up my helmet. Because if I can level up my helmet, I may be able to deal even more damage back to enemies. Yeah, hit me. Find out what happens. I just want to know.
This is my lucky day.
Okay, so he's half dead. I could stick around for a long time and end up killing him, but that will take way too long. Well, 30 seconds.
You fight like a milkmaid.
30 seconds is 30 seconds too long. But yeah, at the moment it seems that I just need to increase the damage output I'm dealing. I do know that there are relics that deal damage to enemies around you, things of that nature. So I'm probably going to be looking at those as well. Hello, we made it. Okay.
I
Hello.
like it when they...
Yes, I like it when things are quiet as well. Wait, no, not here. Upgrade. Okay. So it does increase the damage output. But probably, well, is it even worth it? For $100? I mean, I suppose. I need more
quiet.
sharpening stones. I think we're going to sell some junk. It doesn't sell... Oh yeah, it doesn't sell well at all, but we'll do it. We do need some money. Hitting a target has a 25% chance to do frenzy. Doesn't matter. Sell that. We're not attacking ever. Stamina, I don't think matters, but who knows? There's a non-zero chance that it could. I'm selling this. Not using it. Don't need those. Well, I guess I could have worn that actually. As soon as I say that. Now. Max mana, max stamina. Feels bad to get rid of these things. But if I'm never going to use it, which I'm not, I may as well. The mana is not going to be that low. And yeah, we may as well get rid of all weapons. I guess I could have a torch, just in case. Oops, bye. Yeah, sharpening stone is not going to be worth it. We already have a wooden shield. Just trying to think if there's anything else I'm going to be wanting. I don't really want to buy the wood. Yeah, and I do need to find a woodcutter's axe. Oh, you know, there is an enemy that typically has a woodcutter's axe. I think I might be able to deal with him and grab it. What time of day is it? Okay. Kinda late, but I think I can still do it. As long as I rush. He's down there. He's by the water. I think I can do that. Once he's gone, I can get the woodcutter's axe. That's going to help me with some of the quests, which I absolutely need to get going on. Also, the wolves around here I do need to kill too. There are lots of things I need to keep track of. I need to go down here. May as well take these while I'm here.
Look what you've done, you fool. It's always
Yeah. Attack me. Okay, does he still have it? No. Yeah. So he has a chance, or they have a chance, of having a woodcutter's axe desperate peasants do. Yeah, yeah. We're just gonna be running around here until 30 seconds passes. Which I probably even should put a timer on there, because it takes so long. It's probably close to 20 right now, if I had to guess. Okay, go for it. Let's see. You missed? Come on. There we go. Alright, so you have to hit me a couple more times. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we'll take this stuff anyhow, just because. Letter. Yeah. That stuff actually sells alright. We do need leather. Okay. I don't know if I have a rose. Because you do need a rose to do this shrine. I do. Would you look at that? Very cool. Is it still true that you get a spell from that? Oh, you don't anymore. Huh. Yeah, you used to get an amulet and a spell. Not the case anymore. Interesting. I wonder why they removed it. The spell had you heal, which, you know, I wouldn't mind, because that's not me attacking people. It would actually make things a lot easier. Okay, gonna run out of here before things get rough. Okay. So we're going to rest. We're going to be getting the experience boost again. And then I'm going to be going to the Druid Shrine after that. Oh, we leveled up again. Hey, excuse me. Alright, not one hit still. Kind of close, though. 2 hits. Very close to getting one-shot kill on them. I think that once I level up, it will be the case that they'll die in one blow. And once that's the case for them, I believe it's the same for wolves. Wolves and corpse eaters are very close in terms of how much health they have. So we will find out. What a pretty game, by the way. You know, it is important to stop and enjoy the beauty. Like in general in life, don't forget to do that. And it really is extraordinary, the amount of work that people put into games like this. Even though it's not perfect, you can tell that, you know, a lot of soul was put into this. Okay. We're gonna rest. We need to rest till morning. Okay, we're getting more experience again. And then I'm going to level up. Seal Tree, Spirituality. Let's keep increasing our max mana. I'm going to keep doing this until I find an item that makes me change my mind. Also just realized that Ethereal Cobweb is going to be a bear to get. That'll be really rough. Oh wait, I already... Oh, no. I already went there. Yeah, the next one is somewhere over here at the Druid Shrine. Oh, there's also one over here. Yeah, there is. I think that's where I'm going to go then. Yeah, it's somewhere over there. It's hard to recall exactly. Okay, we want to go east. Oh yeah, I should find out if I can kill a wolf in one hit. Come on. I can. Awesome. That's really good. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there. Ooh, who hit me? Disgraced nobleman. Okay. Oh, they are hitting me more? What in the world? They have a homing missile? That's crazy. I didn't think they had Merlin's Thorn. How in the world could they have hit me from there? Crazy. Okay. I believe that the Druid Shrine is this thing? It's nearby. I know. Okay, it's not this. No way. Okay, Smuggler's Bay. Yeah, it's this way. It's right here. Are they done? The music stopped. Okay, we'll pray. Here's a brain. Okay, got a fair bit of experience for that. And now I want to go to Andraste's ship, which is right there. Just a quick swim. Which actually, is it still wrong? I guess it, well, kinda. It used to not show it as an area, but like it was shown like on a tiny islet over here, and it was the wrong one back in the day. I was so confused. So confused. Do you die instantly? No. Yeah? Okay, well you fell. Very strange. Okay, well I'll be back. I don't think... you might heal. I don't know if you do. Ooh, Aegis of Retribution. He's still trying to attack me. 30% of parry damage is dealt to the attacker. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Well, obviously that's great. Well, yeah, we're finding more and more things that will make it reasonable to gain endurance. But, yeah, another time. Because 5 strength is not really worth it, unless I can find another shield that's, like, really good, so I can pair them. Ooh, increase mana by 10%. I didn't see that. Let's equip that real quick. Alright, get up, buddy. Ah, too fast. Ooh, I just realized he's actually dealing a lot of damage to me. Okay. Okay. Hopefully the next one he just dies. Poor Grindy Low. He's trying his best. Thank you. Okay, so we got the journal. We may as well grab what we can, because we're never coming back here. I guess that's it. Alright. Back to shore. Can I, oh no, I can't fast travel. Right. So I don't have what I need to fast travel. Come on. Yeah, it is really cool art design. Well done. As I always say, no matter what the art designers are being paid, they deserve to be paid more. It is just so exceptional. Absolutely. Okay, so I can bring it back to her. Might even level up again from that. Hello. Just running by to get some experience. Thank you. Also, I probably do need to start cooking more stuff, because we're taking too much damage. Like to not focus on that. You're still chasing me, buddy? Come on, give up. There we go. Alright, time to head back to the lady, because now we have the personal diary. Which I don't remember if she has to like decipher it or something. Which I can't complete that quest fully for quite a while. Oh, no. Okay. So I can't do it until I do the other portion of the quest. Okay, fine. Whatever. If the game insists. Okay. Let's look back. Oh, hello, Corpse Eater. Let's look back at the quest. So we can't do that. Can't do that. Yeah, I should probably continue that one. Berg asked me to beg Kendall's ghost. He's going to attack me. Wormcoat. I don't think I have enough wolf pelts. I should check. I have 1. I think I need 2. Okay, so we need to get a wolf, and yeah, we can just oh wait, no. We'll go to the beginning wolves. Isn't it this way? Yeah. Yeah, we'll deal with the beginning wolves. There's a couple of them. Now that I know that they die from 1 hit. It is a radius, so I'm gonna want them to, like, get close. No. Right here. Come on. Oh, okay. I guess it's not a radius anymore. I already have enough, but may as well stick around. Oh, we found blueberries. Look at that. Mead. Hello. I thought there was something to dig up over here. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Yes, just ignore them the entire time. That's all you gotta do. We are very close to being out of food. Oh, man. Worrisome. Okay, we're going to rest for more experience. Then we're going to make the wolf pelt and hand it to the dude. We also haven't gone to alchemy. Haven't done any of that. We probably ought to, just for a little bit of experience gain. I do.
Always.
Yeah, he's still a little bit too loud. He sounded better before. Okay. What do we need? We need bones? Well, we need several. So, okay. We can complete that one. It's not too hard. He's up here. He's not going to give us anything. Except telling us where the druid is. Okay. Not bad. We did get a figurine or something, didn't we? Oh, did he? Oh, he just gave me a digestion. Okay. Oh, I forgot to consume this, the giant feather. Okay, whatever, I guess. Weird prism. Okay, nothing to consume here. I'm just checking on it. Okay, we're looking alright. Let's look at our quests again. The Eternal War, we need bones. We could be running around getting some bones. We can also head north to another druid shrine. I may as well talk to the chef. I forget his name. Ewan or whatever.
Nothing bad happens today.
They all have such similar names, probably. What's his name? Kitchen. Hello, Rorik.
You ain't not. That's funny, isn't it? Oh.
I don't think he sells anything they really need. We can already make that stuff. Southern style crab, kraken, fish soup. I mean, ingredients are actually kind of cheap. So what's the main... Yeah, I may actually look at... So I believe he says that you can cook here. Yeah. So the things I need here, I need a lot of groats, and just any meat does it. I thought any meat succeeds. So I do need a lot of groats. Milk is very valuable to make mashed potatoes. So I need a lot of milk, a lot of groats, flour, eggs. Okay, butter. So groats is the #1 thing that I need. He doesn't have it. Butter, I'm pretty sure, is rare, so I'll buy it. He does have oats. He does have 4 milk. Eggs are rare too, so I'll take those. Blueberries, you can pick them. You know what? We'll buy these recipe books. May as well. I know you can find them in the world, but it'll probably be a while before that happens. Also, increase in cooking. Okay. We're going to go by price. So this should be the best, but yeah, I definitely need a lot of groats. Okay. So we need crab, which we can't really even hunt for. Okay. So now flour is a problem, but you don't have that either, do you? Nope. Oh, wait. Was that flour? Oats. Okay. Fine. Well, we needed to cook anyhow. Also, we definitely need to go make some potions. That's another important thing. Okay. Alright, that does make us level. Actually did level a fair bit. Is this even worth it? I guess. Okay. Let's see. Dead as Dream. So we don't need to do that. We're not repairing the deck. That's... I don't know if we even get experience for investigating the shore. We might. What else? Fingerless Calm, not doing that. It's actually really hard to get antlers. That's a fight that I probably can't do. Not doing Rusty Yard Gull. Or 1%. Can't do... Well, no, I could do that one if I have what I need. Alright, so I think I'm going to be going to the next Druid Shrine, which is north. And I guess I could investigate the shore. Where are we? Yeah. Going this way. Also, we do need to find the guy with the woodcutter's axe. There's got to be one somewhere. I think I'm going to check the front guard over here, because I think he's also a desperate peasant. And they're the ones that spawn with it. Hey, what do you have equipped? Looks like a sword to me. How much damage do I deal to anyhow? Ooh, that's a lot. Go for it. Okay, I'll take it. I believe that there is a skill that you can get that regenerates a portion of your health. Yeah, that regenerates a portion of your health after you take damage. That is probably worth grabbing. Okay. Let's go. Sharpening stone, that's going to be useful. He actually might have a bone. Hey, buddy. Come on. I don't know if I kill you in one hit yet. No, you take several. I don't know if it's worth running around you for 30 seconds. I guess it might be. I don't know if I need copper. I guess I could grab it while I'm here, but... Ooh, increase max stamina by 3%. Yeah, I don't know about that one. At least we're getting blocking up. That, like, never happens when I play, because I'm always just attack first. Okay, it's probably been 30 seconds. There we go. No bones. Terrible. First undead I killed. Oh. Guy takes 3. Yeah, I have noticed in New Game they make it that only takes 2 hits. I wonder if New Game Plus, if it just takes 1. That would be funny. Okay, we're going to explore the shore here. Oh yeah, I forgot there's another druid shrine here. Okay, we'll do it later on the way back. Okay. I don't know if I actually get experience talking to this guy, but I figured it was good to check.
Oh, well. Fish.
Okay, here is... Do I have a potato? I don't know why I want to give him a potato. Parsley.
The only...
Okay. Okay.
What the... It's...
Alright, so we did get some experience. We'll read this. Oh, I'm allowed to take it. I may as well. Alright, so we have another recipe. Take the white batons. And yeah, then we have the other druid shrine. I thought, well, for whatever reason I didn't remember that there was one here. Forgot. It's kind of close. I'll crawl just to be safe. Here we go. Blood clot. There we go. Another level up. My goodness. My goodness. Okay. It's going well. I think I need to be like level 20 by the time that things are going to be rolling for the Horns of the South, where I'm going to be able to kill a fair number of enemies. But it is nice. The Desperate Peasants, we're pretty close to killing them in one hit. Hello. Okay, so we're going to need to sleep yet again, as per usual. So we're going to sleep again, and then we are going to be journeying north to find yet another druid shrine. Which I will say, you know, I could just travel to Connacht. Just do all the druid shrines, because those give you so much experience. It's just, like, insane. It really is absurd. It's the equivalent of, like, you know, what? Well, let me think about it. It's the equivalent of about 10 normal missions. Like, you know, the, hey, bring this to so-and-so. Or no, 8, sorry. But that's, like, it's so much. So it's like, just do all the druid shrines if you want to level up. Seems to make sense. And since I'm not playing the game to just play, and I am trying to see if I can, you know, win the game in this way, in a challenge run, it probably would make sense to kind of cheese it a little bit like that. Okay, let's see what we have. Increase mana regeneration by 1. Increase mana... No. Unimportant. Not grabbing it. We're going to be heading north. Also, are we heavy? A little bit, but I think we're okay. Alright. We're heading north for other shrines and whatever else we can find. Okay. Let's do this. I think that this is a druid shrine. I think that there's one more after this, so maybe there's two. I don't know. Druidic shrine. Here's hot goo. Thank you. Robes of the waning moon. Taking damage restores 5 mana. Increase max mana by 15. Okay, well we are slowly getting there to making it worth it. I am going to have to get a calculator eventually to see, but more than likely I'm going to be using an origin potion by the time it becomes worth it. Like I'll probably just do it where I'm getting spirituality until it no longer becomes feasible. Which probably will be a while. I do. What? Okay. Oh yeah, also, does the bear shrine, while I'm here, I don't quite recall if the bear shrine just needs bear pelts, because I have a few bear pelts. I think I have 3 at the moment, because if it is just bear pelts, I can just do that one. The problem is that the bear shrine is surrounded by enemies. The red caps, which I detest. Red caps are terrible, let me tell you. Yeah, I have to kill them all. Alright, I'll see if I can... If he dies in one hit... Ugh. No. But they do all take damage. Yeah, I can't even check it. Yeah, I think there's 4 of them then. Yeah. These guys are brutal. Quit it. Oh my gosh. They're so weird. Quit it. Quit it. Okay, attack me. Yeah. Okay, so 2 of them are dead. They're so weird. Okay. Come on. Ah, apparently you can't block them. Well, when they do the double attack. I'll just hold right click. Come on. Has it been 30 seconds yet? Come on. It totally has been 30 seconds, dude. Okay, one more time. Really? This is crazy. Come on. I don't know why it's not going off. There we go. Okay. Ah, bear claws. No. Okay, well. It happens. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it, I thought that I was pretty sure it was pelts. But clearly, I am incorrect at that memory. Alright, so we're just going to run through then at that point. We do actually want these ethereal cobwebs because there's no way to really get them. And that will let us rest. Also, I believe that there's a druid shrine west of here. And I do want to get it before the experience wears out. Okay, that's the way to Brock, which opens up later. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to kill deer. I'm going to have to brainstorm that later. I'm sure that there is a way. I'm positive, but I just don't know what it is. I remember that there was something there. Okay. Alright, so we'll keep going. We'll discover this. We can go south, and I believe that there's a shrine there. There's no way we can kill Faye at this point. Couldn't imagine. I think that the shrine... Oh, no. Oh, okay. Wrong shrine. Wrong shrine. This is just a hunting shrine. Which I cannot hunt. But... Maybe there is one. There's another question mark. Maybe I am remembering correctly. Actually, there's a couple. I thought that there was one near this spot. But I might just be thinking about the hunting shrine. Hey, hello. You love the lore videos? Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you enjoyed them. Yeah, to be honest, some of it is a ton of work. I mean, I explained it in the, what is it called? The supercut that I did of the lore videos. Oh my goodness. Like, as I looked back and thought about it, it was like, wow. I've spent, like, thousands of hours on this series. Or however very long, you know? It really is kind of crazy. Like, just how much time I put into it. I mean, at the moment, which, by the way, it's like I'm essentially making like $1 an hour then. In total. For the entire YouTube channel. But I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying being with you guys, so it's cool. I gotta say, the best thing about having a channel is getting to know you guys. Legitimately. That is the best part about it. It's so much fun. That's what makes it enjoyable for me. I just like people. But yeah. I know, it always felt kind of bad that it's like, you know, no one knew about Tainted Grail or knew so little about it. So I wanted to do lore videos for them because it's just such a shame. And also it's like, it's a high bar of entry to understand the lore. Like it really is, because it's like, okay, well, here's a very expensive investment that you have to pay. And then it's an investment of not just money, but also a lot of time. That's tough. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Okay, we're out of here. Okay, I think that there's a druid shrine in this direction. Oh, a bear? No way. He actually can probably kill me, because if he knocks me down, I'm gonna die. I'll pause, so I don't want to get killed from behind. You love the lore... oh, sorry, you said that. What counts as pacifist? Because a tanking Thornbill feels cheap. Pacifist? Yeah, I guess to me it's just not attacking ever. Makes it pacifist. The reactive surge is the main way that I'm killing these guys, which I guess is a thorn build. But I'm trying to see if it is possible to be able to win the game this way, which I'm not too sure quite yet. Also, by the way, fun fact, way back in the day, this used to open up into a quest. It is such a bummer that they ended up getting rid of it. But yeah, it was so cool. Because you got to be introduced to all these different Fort Dwellers. I do wonder if they're going to bring that back one day. Because I enjoyed it. It was the same thing with a few things in 0.9. They had a few quests that were actually pretty solid. But for whatever reason, well, for those who have watched the playthrough videos, I've mentioned it several times, but the Royal Geographer's quests should have never been dropped. That makes no sense. I really don't know why they didn't like keep those.
Face every threat.
Okay, where is it? It was somewhere in this vicinity. Okay, it might be over here. Nope, not this one. I could also get the seeds from them while I'm here. Also, the old man that goes through the rock over here. I could do that because they're right next to each other. I think it's this rock. Looks like it.
I'll face
Hello.
every threat.
You're going below.
It is kind of crazy how they still have those boundaries they're not allowed to pass. I mean, I guess it makes sense because, right, they kind of have to stay by there. But I always felt like it was so easy. Okay. We're going to travel out of here. You suppose that's still a fun build to try and run? Guess I'm too used to people who are insane when it comes to game challenges. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that you can make it. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way. Well, okay. The reason why I want to do... I like challenges because I don't have that much fun unless I'm a little bit challenged when I play a game, but it's a little bit difficult. And the thing is that it got to the point in my New Game Plus run that it's like, even though I spec'd out in two-handed, if I just was like, you know what, I want to go one-handed for a change, it was still like everyone was 2 hits and they're dead. Or maybe even 1, depending on who I'm fighting, where it's like 1 hit for this person, 2 hits for this. It's like, well, that's so pointless. It was just, I don't know. I wasn't having fun that way. It was the same thing with magic. It was the same way with bows. Because they just made some of them just so strong. So it was pretty much, it was like either I have to, you know, intentionally use weapons that aren't good, which feels really weird. Or I need to have some kind of a challenge where I'm like, okay, no attacking. Which this is actually rather difficult to do. At least to get it started. Because it's just like a lot of busy work. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that one. That's awesome. I just know how much time you put into those and wanted you to know how great they are. They deserve way more views for sure. Well, I appreciate that a ton. I really do. Maybe one day I will get the views on the lore videos. Well, more of them. I'm sure that it's a lot of it is the quality of my editing. And also it's like, I'm not a high energy person naturally. It's really hard for me to pretend, which I know most people do for YouTube, where it's like, you know, they're all high energy. That's not me. I'm just interested. I like talking about it, and you know, not too many people did. So that's kind of what I had done. But yeah, it worked out. I mean, 2,000 subscribers is like a dream already. Like, I never thought I would have hit 1,000. I really didn't. But I did, which is really crazy. And also, I mean, I haven't really talked about it too much on the channel, but I had initially intended to like look over my numbers at the end of the year and decide if I was going to essentially like shut down the channel or when I would. And I was thinking about like going over at like January 1st, you know, beginning of the year. But then as I look at the numbers, it's like, well, this is okay. Like, I'm okay with the numbers. Like, I'm not getting paid for it, but it's fine. Like, what I was thinking about is like at the very least, this is becoming a hobby that pays for itself. Like if there's a new game, I can pay for it with YouTube money, and then that's what I'm paying for. And also eventually, like my laptop is on the fritz. One day, maybe next year or something, I'll be able to have enough YouTube monies to pay for it, kind of a thing. You know, so it's like, that is really nice to have, and it's really a blessing. You're all such a blessing, honestly. So it's one of those unintentional Skyrim ties where some builds are just stupidly broken. Yeah, I haven't played Skyrim. Well, okay, I played Morrowind. I enjoyed that a lot. Regardless, I love this game. I'm still on your first playthrough. Just started the expansion. Nice. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And also, I don't know if this is your first time at the channel, but I do lore videos on the channel. The whole thing with Nimue, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it given the current lore. And it's gotten to the point that I'm probably going to release a video eventually about a theory that I have about the lore, which I did detail a little bit. But essentially that I believe that there's some kind of a time cycle that exists, which I was going to go over at some point, and that's why there's so many discrepancies. But we'll see, because there are hints to it in the board game, which yeah, I'll do a deep dive into it, because I only know like 3 passages offhand, but I do remember there being more when I had completed the campaign, where it was like, oh yeah, that is a weird statement. But anyway, okay, I could have sworn there was another druid shrine in this vicinity, so I am going to teleport back, collect it all. Where am I gonna go? I'll just go there because that's safe. And yeah, we're going in that general area. And also, by the way, when I decided the title of this challenge or whatever, for the record, I'm not attacking Asmongold at all. Not at all. And I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, you know, you only make fun of people that you like. At least that's how it ought to be. Okay, let's see. Like the bro code. Okay, I don't see any question marks. I'm probably just off base here. Hello, thingy. They're actually rather deadly. Probably shouldn't have ran through here. Hello.
Someone's out there.
No, I don't see any question marks. Okay. Let's run through. I think that we're clear over here. The story you want to know is the Queen's affair. It's supposed to be a triangle between Queen, Arthur, and Lancelot, but the game lore doesn't match. So that did happen in the lore, but the thing is it happened way back in the day before the Age of Legends in Camland. And it's fairly close to the traditional story, I would say, but it's something where it's like, right, it's kind of glossed over. They don't really mention what happened to the Queen, which I have my own theory, or like I floated it out there, that there is a description of Arthur once being raised from the dead from the Père de Dani, which is a black cauldron. And oh yeah, I forgot, I was supposed to have you die. And I have a theory that that prioress is actually the queen. And after the whole thing with Lancelot, Arthur essentially sent her away, and she became a prioress. And yeah. And the reason I kind of felt that way is because the description of the prioress was like, she was like caressing his face and was like, I'm so sorry to do this to you. I love you, but you know, I don't have a choice. Like, the world needs you, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, with the description, it was like, this sounds as if this is someone who knew him personally, like very close. And it's not Kai, as far as I understand it, because Kai would have been dead. So my current theory is that it was the original queen. Okay, can't jump that. But that is currently what I'm assuming. But yeah, there's a lot of that stuff that's like they really didn't detail much at all. And all I'm left to do is speculate. Okay, we're gonna head back to the Horns. I'm just remembering wrong about the location of the last Druid Shrine.
Hold your ground.
And the original Lancelot did, in fact,
We may be in for a fight.
there was a love triangle way back in the day. Woo! Ow. Nice, they actually hit me. Ooh, that outlaw almost died. That's kind of a shock. I thought it would have taken me a lot longer to be able to kill an outlaw in one hit.
Money. Or
But we're actually kind of close. Probably 2 more levels and we could do it. Okay. I think I can head back. Okay. We probably do want to do some of these quests. We can do Roots of Knowledge because I can talk to him again, Owen. Yeah, one of the things that I do find most fascinating about the lore
Sometimes it's nice to just sit and think.
is essentially the Camland part, you know, where the homelands. I do find that interesting. I wish that there was more to it, like discussed more. Because I find the time interesting, very fascinating. It was just really good. But it was just glossed over so much.
No. What's up?
Oh yeah, I forgot I'd nod. Oh yeah, special seeds. Owen. Yes. Okay, 36 hours, which is actually 36 minutes. Okay, out of the way. Which, by the way, this isn't 36 hours in-game. I wish it actually was 36 hours in-game. Because when it says 36 hours, I'd expect 36 hours. But anyway, I did learn that. Because I remember like trying to time it, and it did not work. Once that's done, I'll be going back out to grab the other pumpkin seeds. Also, do I have a hand woodcutting axe yet? Oh, I do. Okay, good. I've been needing it. You're new to the story. I felt it was a different night with the Queen. Lancelot's betrayal happened in Avalon on the Homelands. So, well, I don't know the story that you know of in terms of Lancelot. I don't know Arthurian legend a crazy large amount. I know some of it. But what had essentially happened was that in Avalon, Arthur was essentially had this war with the Picts, and while he was having a war with the Picts, so this is before the Age of Legends, Lancelot ended up, you know, cheating, or, okay, Arthur's queen, which I don't think we were actually ever given a name for her, but Arthur's queen ended up cheating on Arthur with Lancelot, and it was like a whole thing. Arthur returns from war, he ends up finding out, and we're not given too many details, but what the details we're given from that point is that Arthur returns to the original Camelot in the homelands after the war and finds Lancelot with his wife, right? And then Arthur has his sword raised and, you know, blood is in his eye, and then the scene ends there. So we don't know what he did. Whether he killed the original Lancelot, whether he killed his wife, whether he sent her as a prioress, which is my current theory, or what exactly happened. We just were not told. The betrayal that Lancelot mentions in the Horns of the South is a different one, because what had occurred is that at the end of the Age of Legends, there was a revolt that was kind of brewing because I kind of detail it a lot more in depth in the lore videos, but essentially the nobles of the day wanted to have a different governmental system, and Lancelot was sneakily spearheading it, like underhandedly, behind Arthur's back. So that's essentially what Lancelot was saying, like, oh, I'm a horrible person, like, wow, I suck, everyone should hate me, and, you know, he was all depressed in his tomb. That was essentially why, because he was remembering that. However, he does allude to it that before he died, like, for good,
Beg for mercy.
he ended up kind of redeeming himself, because he was the one that allowed the executors back in the Age of Legends, which were like the right-hand men of Arthur, to get to him in Tuatha. Like, Lancelot sacrificed his life to save Arthur at the end. But he still felt terrible about the betrayal. So that's essentially, from what I understand, is what he's talking. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to wait 30 seconds. But yeah.
You'll regret this.
Oh, I need groats. Perfect. I got stuck, buddy.
We'll make short work.
Come on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I do need to find groats. I wonder how you can find them generally. Yes, letter from Shady Merchant. Which is M. All these things. And also, by the way, I don't know if the Lancelot that you meet in the tomb is the original Lancelot, technically. Because it's like... you will learn, which it was a reveal with the DLC, so it's a mild spoiler reveal, but they do reveal in one of the letters that you kind of come across that once humanity made it to Avalon, one of the first things that they decided to do as a Avalonian tradition was to essentially anoint the next knight. So it went, you know, so then Lancelot would never die because there'd be a new Lancelot and they had all these different Lancelots, whatever. So that was a reveal. I presume that it was Merlin who started it, but it appears that they started it during the Age of Legends. More than likely, with knights dying, they were like, hey, we need new ones, whatever. And also, some did die in the homelands originally, so maybe once they got to Avalon, they wanted to revive them poetically. Like Tristan was already dead, for example. And Lancelot may have as well, we don't know. So the one that you see in the tomb may have actually been the one that was coronated as Lancelot during the Age of Legends. At the very beginning. I don't know. It's possible. I probably will make a lore video on the biography of Lancelot from what I understand currently. At some point, because there is a fair bit there. It probably would be enough for like a 10-minute video. Or whatever. 10, 15. Okay. What time is it anyhow? Oh, wow. I've been talking a lot. Okay. Can I do the corpse eater armor? I think I can do the head wrap. I'm just gonna do odds and ends and talk to y'all, I guess. Also, I probably will have to,
when things are quiet.
on my own time, I probably will have to check what equipment I'm going to need. Oh, man, it's gonna be a broken item. Ugh, dude. Okay. Okay, I want... Okay. Do you even... You do use brains. Okay. We'll go all out with these anyway. I really don't want this to fail. We could just do all of them, now I think about it. Oh, we're at +2? Oh, wait. How did that happen? Okay, we only want 2 brains. Let's look at this again. Okay, so 2 and 8. Let's just see what that gives us. 44% chance of failure then. How about now? 33 or 31, 20, 12. Okay, well, I guess I can make it guaranteed. I don't like failure. I don't want to have to redo it. It's such a pain. Okay.
Nice to see you.
It really is. That happened in one of my runs where there was like a, I don't remember, I had like a 70% chance of making the cap. And I think I made it like 4 or 5 times. And it was like on the 5th try, it finally worked. And I had to like constantly go out and get stuff. It was like, ugh. It was not fun. But yeah. Yeah, thanks for the explanation. I did overlook the anointing, but the dialogue from Lancelot at the Tomb and from Arthur seemed to suggest he was the original. Yeah, I'm assuming that he was probably like the first one on Avalon. I mean, I don't know if he died at the Homelands.
Nice day.
Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. However, I will say the point of view that makes it appear like he might have been the original was because at one point the Pale Lady, well, this is kind of a spoiler in 5 lore videos from now, but essentially the Pale Lady was like came across Lancelot and was 100% convinced that this was the original Lancelot that was born in the Homelands and came to Avalon, which makes, you know, no sense how she, you know, it wouldn't make any sense because more than likely she had met Lancelot for sure. So for her to come to that conclusion and that he was still alive is like, it is kind of hard to gather how that's possible, but I don't know. So if that was true, then more than likely the Lancelot that you meet at the tomb was the original, but I don't know. There might be some kind of a scenario someone could come up with, or maybe if I think about it long enough, I might be able to come up with another reason why she came up, you know, thought that this could be the original. But yeah, so the guy in the tomb might be the original Lancelot, but the reason why it doesn't make too much sense either is that it's like the Lancelot that you see in the Age of Legends, it's hard to believe that that's the same one that you see in the tomb, but it's like, I don't know, maybe he just has a similar story as the original one. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of just talking here, but I don't know. I definitely am going to have to think it through, write it out, look at all the passages and see what would make the most sense. And also go back and see what the guy in the tomb specifically says. But yeah, it appears to me that he is the one in the Age of Legends, but I don't know. Maybe there was a second one. Because for him to die so definitively, I don't know. Was there a second Lancelot before him that had died or, you know, disappeared or something on Avalon? And that was why the Pale Lady didn't think that he was actually dead? I don't know. But definitely a lot of stuff they have to, you know, think about and consider. whenever I go through the videos. And eventually, once I do, like in 5 or 6 episodes with the lore, I'm going to have to research this stuff anyhow, so I'm probably going to do the Lancelot biography then. So that'll be like 5 or 6 weeks. More or less. Because I know people... That is probably the most requested video. That one and the Queen Bee. Those two are the two most requested videos I get. So I do want to do one on Lancelot. But sadly, there's not enough lore for any of the other knights, really. Lancelot has a story, but that's it. I guess Mordred. Mordred is kind of cool, I gotta say. You know, he's not who you would expect. They make him more so like a sorcerer, which is interesting. And what I thought was kind of cool is his weapon of choice was a, what was it? It was a, why am I blanking? I think it was a cape that he held on his arm that he used to cast spells and stuff. I thought that is like such a unique style. I did not expect it. But yeah. Anyway. Okay. I probably will just end it here. I know I've just been kind of rambling. I hope I was making at least some sense. I know I'm a very all over the place person naturally. Also, I did up the graphics while I record. It seems to have not messed up anything, which is good. I was a little bit worried about that because when it originally released, I was having issues, but not anymore. So there must have been some patch that made it slightly better. Like easier on my laptop. But yeah. The tomb Lancelot, from my interpretation from the dialogue, implies he rebelled against Arthur and Merlin's experiments. Yeah, so if... Yeah. So to me, that would either mean he's the original from the homelands, which he might say that he is. Again, I'd have to look at it. I don't remember. Or he is probably the very first one that was anointed. That I would assume that those are the two options, because that is so early. But yeah, I think I do remember that, like him mentioning that he was against it. By the way, another thing that was kind of a bummer is I wish you would have been able to see those knights more in this game. Because you kind of have the conversation and you don't see him again. That was kind of sad. Maybe eventually they'll add him, but it would have been so cool, you know? Man. You both hate and love the more I listen to you. The more I want to see the game get many sequels. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it is something where it's like you do have to piece it together. And I mean, I'm kind of helping. I mean, I hope I don't come off too much like I know everything, because I really don't. I'm just trying to figure this out. I really am. Some of the stuff, you know, I've theorized and I ended up being correct. Some of them I ended up being incorrect. You know, where it's like the lore is fleshed out. But I'm probably going to be coming up with theories later as well. Like every so often, I'm probably going to be popping out some theories as to why things are as they are. But yeah, there's a dual wielding thing down there. I don't really need that. Oh, is the dude back? We can get free experience. It is kind of crazy how I can just walk up there and then they just die. Well, I hope that you stick around and discover the lore. Because it is a good tale. It is. I mean, the main complaint that I have, because I actually do enjoy the piecing together, I do like that it's a mystery and all that stuff, and it's like, you know, I also do like that some of the things they're probably never going to explain. I do kind of like that, because it's kind of, you know, it makes me invested, and it makes you know, the spark is always kind of there because it's like, you know, like in terms of the giant in this ruined market square, what was its story? Why is it here? You know, I always point back to that with the lore videos. Oh wait, he's across the way beyond the gallows, but it's like that is the intrigue of Tainted Grail, why so many people like it. Right, but it does come with good and bad, of course. But yeah, very beautiful world. Yeah, the art direction is just incredible. If we do get a second expansion, I hope it explores the prioress or potential queen. Yeah, I have a feeling that if they do an expansion, it's going to be Camelot, where we kind of go there. I was going to show you the map because we have multiple. I believe that there's 2 gates. I think. There's either 1 or 2 that lead, that say it's a gate to Camelot, right? You have that one right next to Merlin's statue where it's like there's all these Camelottian soldiers. There's a big gate, but there's nothing to do there. Feels a little bit weird. It feels like there should be some DLC. Well, there should be some content there. So since there isn't any content, my best guess is that they probably are planning DLC. For that location where you can talk to the commander in that area, kind of a thing. Maybe even go to Camelot. That's my guess. But I would say that the other thing that they might consider would be returning to the Island Asylum, because I know a lot of the community wants to see that. Having a quest down there, like in the tunnels, which I would really enjoy that because they could probably add a lot of stuff to the story. I would be very interested if they dived into who were in the tunnels, because it appears that the Pale Lady was one of them, as well as the prince. It does appear that way. And if that's true, it would be really interesting to see more of their writings. Like I would really love that, but I don't know. Awaken Realms is very ambitious, so I'm sure they have a lot of plans. But yeah, it's hard to tell what they're going to follow through with at the end of the day. But yeah, I like them a lot. But yeah, that would be cool if they do dive into Arthur in general. I would like that too, or Morgaine would be nice. Just Arthur's family in general, the Queen, Arthur, you know, Uther, Morgaine, Kai, you know, Sir Kay, the whole lot of them. It would be very cool if they added a lot of lore to these guys. Because we have, you know, we have very little on Kai. Morgaine, they barely touch on in the video game. It would be kind of cool if they did add more to her. I think there's a way. There's stuff this way. I'm trying to remember. There's more junk in some area. I think it's behind that, maybe?
You think I don't see ya?
Camelot or the Insane Asylum, both of those are great storylines. Yeah. It would be. I think that if given, well, yeah. I don't know what they would do if you head to Camelot, which would be so cool. But if they did, right, I don't know exactly how they would play that out. Because more than likely, the Morrigan questline is probably going to dive into that, because they are all about intrigue. So I wouldn't be too shocked if it's like, you know, Morrigan related. Or Morgaine. But it probably would be, because Morgaine is like alluded to several times. So yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if they wanted to dive into that. And then the Island Asylum, it's like when you get there with the Red Death, which this is another complaint I've had. But when you get there to the with the Red Death and in the Island Asylum, It's like they made it seem like the Red Death was going to be important, and it was rather, you know, interesting and intriguing. But then it's like it disappeared almost immediately with a couple of side quests. I think that that was a big ol' miss. Something that I had mentioned is I think what would have been cool is if your first quest was related to surviving the Red Death or finding a cure. That would have been pretty interesting. Or, you know, people treating you legitimately, you know, harshly or differently because you have the Red Death, you know, things like that. So you kind of have to navigate the world with the disease and, you know, that kind of thing. The other thing they did also think about is since they already have a system with the weirdness changing people out in the wild, would be people like essentially Red Death infected, like in an area where it's like they kind of migrate in different areas, and then, you know, you have these different Red Death infected creatures. Because in the board game, they do have a variety of Red Death creatures that exist. Like, you know, it's like a whole branch of, like, you know, bestiary. So it would be really cool to see a lot of those in the game. I think that would be a good call. And also, again, since they already have a system like that, they could even have it where it's like, you know, this gets inhabited, which happens. You can do that in the Horns of the South. If you have these different inhabited places, if, you know, they get infected with the Red Death, there'd be storylines there, you know, side quests, whatever, you know. Camelot would have to be a far larger storyline, a true expansion over a DLC. Yeah. The Asylum could be a shorter, more condensed story. That is true. The Asylum could just be like 2 or 3 quests, or, well, even one. That it's like, hey, return for some reason. One thing that they never explained is, why was Arthur in that menhir? Like, I'm assuming that Orin trapped him there so that he couldn't leave, but, like, so that it was easy to access for the vessel. But I don't know. I think that they probably could have a story there. Or they could create a storyline there. It doesn't have to be Orin. They could make it some story as to why Arthur was imprisoned in that menhir. I think they could do something with that. But yeah, I agree. With Camelot, it can't be a one and done, you go in and go out. But it would probably, well, my presumption is that it would probably be a case of, at the end of the day, Morgaine or Morrigan is the main bad guy. Or maybe you have to choose between one or the two. And it's, yeah, it would be a lot more involved, though. Maybe there'd be a lot of intrigue and whatnot, but it would be very cool. Like, it would just be cool to see the castle. It really would, but that would take so much time for them, I'm sure. Alright. I think I'm gonna head out, though, because I'm just kind of running around and rambling. I got distracted. But I'm having fun, so I don't mind at all. I appreciate you talking with me. I really do. But, yeah. I thought that I could have sworn there wasn't, like, a caved-in area with a box. Been trying to find it, but I don't remember. I don't know. I thought it was over here, but when I went over here, I didn't see it. I don't know. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna head out, though, before I keep running around and trying to find a thing that probably doesn't exist. Alright. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I had fun. I hope that you're at least enjoying the lore talks. You treat Camelot like Baldur's Gate, a citywide map with all quests contained within and around. Yeah, that's true. That would probably be a pretty good call. They could do something like that. Like, just have it another... Well, yeah, because well, I haven't played Baldur's Gate in ages, but yeah, I thought with Baldur's Gate, like, there was a main storyline there, but it was, like, tons of quests, yeah, in and around the area. Yeah, that probably would be a good idea, but it would have to be a massive, you know, undertaking for the developers. But yeah, it would be really cool to see. But anyway, yeah, see you around. Maybe I'll see you next time. I'll probably be streaming Sunday night. We'll see. But yeah, I'll be seeing you guys next time, and see you later. Bye-bye.